Tim Bigham, option strategist at Pilot AI. How are you approaching your example trade for AMD, Tim?
Yeah, absolutely. And, this is a stock, as you and Molly alluded to, Sam, that has certainly rallied very sharply, running into a little overhead resistance up around that 265 area. Tried twice to kind of break out above there, met some selling up there. So I think that can be a significant kind of at least short-term top in the stock here. Certainly valuations off the chart. The deals, as you alluded to, kind of more of a circular sort of I'll pay you, you pay me, and we'll both look better together sort of scenario. How they pan out will be interesting, and when and if they pan out, even the bigger question. So I'm guardedly bearish, really not looking for a pullback here, but just thinking a move back above that 265 high will be difficult unless they absolutely knock it out of the park on earnings here. So I'm just going out selling this week's 275, 277.5 call spread, getting about 50 cents for that trade. I like that risk return of 25%, risking 200 bucks to make 50 bucks here, plus have about a 20-point upside cushion on the shares, which is above that 265 resistance and above the option implied expected move range of about 7.5%, selling over 100 IV as well. And the call skew, the calls are trading at a premium to the puts, which is normally assigned to a little over exuberance here, so getting even a little more richly rewarded for selling this out of the money call spread.
Okay, and I suppose we want to hear from this company sort of what it's saying about the outlook as well, continuing to sort of position itself in the race with NVIDIA as well, particularly as we start to see some of the conversations creeping into the market now, Tim, about the AI valuation story. What do you make of the price action we're seeing out there today?
Yeah, it's about time is, all I have to say about that, Sam. Certainly valuations are at historic extremes, and it really just takes some stock weakness to finally get the valuations to come into play when these stocks are going straight up. No one cares about valuations. Now that they're running into a little bit of trouble here, all of a sudden valuations matter. Ultimately, at the end of the day, valuations very important. Hard for these companies to grow at the pace that they're priced for, which is where the valuations come from. And we'll see if Palantir is kind of the precursor to some of the remaining big AI names that are reporting here, where they beat by a decent amount, but you see the stock drop simply because they were too high to begin with.
Got it. All right. Always appreciate your insights, Tim. Thank you so much for joining us here on Schwab Network today. That is Tim Bigham, option strategist at Pilot AI, joining us. Appreciate